So this will just be a really short video on how to have multiple levels within a level, or within a game, I should say. So let's say we've got a world here, and we got our pirate ship over there, which I still need to delete. And we got our pickup system over here, and yeah, we're on fire now. And then I've got like maybe a teleporter over here, and I want the teleporter to, when I walk into it, I want it to load a new level. Okay. So it's pretty common in games to have different levels, especially if you want to simulate like a cave area or something like that. After all, the landscape doesn't really support caves per se, so it's pretty common to play a game like Oblivion or something where they'll just like take a door, and like they'll just like put a door like against the hillside. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like, just kind of like slap it up against a mountainside, and I don't know. It needs to be a little bit sharper, but and then they make it so that like when you hit this door, like you think you're going into like the tunnel there, but it's actually just a completely different level. So yeah, like the doors in Pokemon, it actually is loading a different level. So we can make it so that like when we walk inside of our magical zone there, it teleports us to a different level. We can make it so that we can have a door here. And we can do vertex snapping. Snap. That's a little bit too much snap. Yeah. So we can make it so that when we touch this door here, it, and you can imagine this is just like on a building, and you go up and you like hit use or something on it, and then it takes you to a different level. Okay. So let's turn this one into a class as well, and this will be load level blueprint, load level door. And this will be not in game, this will be in build. And so we can have a lot of these doors around the world. Each one can be programmed to take you to a different level. And so in order to do that, we need to make a variable that is going to be the level we're going to load, and the level will be just a string, I believe. And we're going to call this map name. And we're going to make it public so that the people who are doing our level design can click on this thing here and just say, we want you to take me to a map named something else. And we probably have some starter content here. It's got some lands in it. Maps, demo map 1. Okay, sure. Why not? Uh-oh. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it, whenever this thing finishes loading, we're going to make it so that the level can basically be a variable name here. So you can have multiple doors around your world, and each one you can program a different level into. And then when you go up and hit use on it, or maybe just walk them and bounce it with your face or whatever, then there we go. Is that all of that for nothing? Okay. File path, and then we're going to go over here, hit paste. It might be a little bit too much. Let's see. Let's maybe try that. It might not work. It's in a different folder. Anyway, okay, so where were we? Here? All right. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to attach a box collision to this, as usual. I could also add a use button, which I don't currently have on the player, and I don't feel like making just yet. So I'm just going to have it, make it so that when you walk up to it, it will just automatically take you to whichever level it is attached to. So we got this here. And I'm actually going to just attach it to the front so that like if you're walking, if you're on like the back side of the door, like it doesn't suddenly teleport you to a level. So I'm just going to have this kind of be attached to the front of it, and maybe like narrow it down a little bit like that. So yeah, something like that. Okay. So when you walk up to it here, then it will take you to a different level. Okay. So go to the event graph. Don't need begin play. Don't need event tick. On overlap, we're going to do our standard cast to third-person character to make sure it is the player that is touching us and not something else. Q to line them up. And hook these two things up here. And then if the person is a person, then we are going to do the open level by name, by object reference. And this is a level name. Oh, so that's a name. Okay. So we don't want to have a string, actually. That is a world soft object. Let's see here. Promote to variable. Let's see what we can make do with you here. Yeah, and make you public world. File, save. Let's see if this will work. And then we can just come over here and then pick the level. So you can either open the map using a string, or you can open it using that. And so this is probably a little bit more user-friendly. So I'm just going to pick demo map number 1 and hit save. And so each door that I create, so for example, if I make another door, it's over here, and I can put a sign over it like this is to demo map 1, this is to demo map 2, that kind of stuff. So this guy could be demo map 1, the guy over here could be demo map 2. And then in order to traverse back out to the main world, you would need a similar teleporter back the other way. And that way you don't have to make separate projects for everything. I know some of you guys were like starting new projects every day in class. And if you want to have a different like aesthetic for the different days of class that you do, a good way of doing this is just to have it different levels, right? And then you can transport yourself to Dracula's, castle or something like that, and have it be all creepy and spooky for Halloween and things like that. And maybe I'll put a little. Where's the thing? Whatever. Okay, bra zone. I remember that one. Okay. All right, let's try this. So when I walk into the bra zone, and now if I walk up to this map, this door here, okay, well now we need to figure out what's going on. All right. It's because I had the door pointed into the wall instead of out of the wall. Okay, so let's just rotate this around this way and pretend that never happened. There we go. So now the collision area is outside of the wall instead of inside the wall. That's again in Unreal Engine. Sometimes you just do things and like wait, what? Nothing happened. So you got to develop these like techniques for being able to figure out real fast what happened. And now it's loading a new level. Okay. So a level of which apparently the spawn point is below the world. Okay. Where was I? Third person map. Save selected, most definitely. All right. So, but does that concept makes sense to you. So you can have another blueprint over here that is just like a sphere collision. That when you walk into it, it loads the level that wherever this teleporter is connected to. If you want to have a different level, you could just do teleporters that just teleport you. That's a thing also. So, any questions about that? And then in those maps, then you have, when you exit the cafe or whatever, then you have it teleport you back here. Cool. All right. That's about it.